Hello, hola, ¿cómo están mi gente? So someone left me a comment on one of my YouTube videos asking, how do you key out or fix shadows on your green screen, particularly in shots like this? You see the shadow there? Well, the truth is I did not fix them or key them out. Instead, I hid them by putting stuff in front of them. Hello, ¿cómo están mi gente? My name is Leslie Rivera, aka Blatino Cineninja, and if you're not familiar with my channel, I am a movie maker who uses green screen, miniatures, and stock footage in order to create his videos. So today we are talking about shadows on a green screen, which are a pain to deal with. Specifically, the ones that happen on the ground. If you have a green screen on the ground, generally you want to avoid them because they are a pain in the butt to deal with. But sometimes you're moving quickly and you can't film everything perfectly, and you find mistakes in post-production that you may have overlooked while you were filming. So one way to fix those shadows is to mask the area like this, but doing that can be time consuming, and I have avoided that process entirely by using movie magic trickery. What do I mean by that? I'm going to explain. But before I do that, I want to ask you a huge favor. If this video is of value to you, please share it with someone or with a lot of someones. And also like the video so the YouTube algorithm will share it with others. You can also do me another solid by subscribing to my channel, and make sure that you click on the bell that says all, because when you do that, then anytime a new video is uploaded to my channel, you will be made aware of it. Thank you. What kind of creative movie magic trickery do I use, you ask? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Normally, I just hide the mistakes with miniatures or whatever other elements I incorporate into the shot. The foreground element. Such a great detail to add into these shots. And I am finding when I have these shadows in my shots and I hide them using foreground elements, that I don't have to think about it, and it's there. That detail is there, and your shot goes from being to being okay. To me, when I hide these mistakes using a foreground element, I find that the shot looks a lot better than if I had filmed the green screen perfectly. So I look at that as a positive, and it enhances the shot. It adds more detail, more complexity. It looks like you've really thought about the composition of the shot. Okay, so this shot here, I had a different set of problems there with the shadows here, all those shadows there. I was a little bit successful in getting rid of them. Let me show you here. Let's do this. Let's put a white. Sorry. Let's put a white solid under there so that we can see what we're working with here. So as you can tell, that's the shadow, and when I tried to get rid of that shadow, I'm going to get rid of the extra shadow that I put in there. Now look. Now, as you can see on this shot, because I got rid of the shadows right here, it created this issue right here. The key was going into my shirt and creating all these weird artifacts, and you saw a little bit of the shadow there. So what I did was, and I like this little method here. Let's first bring this down. So what I did is I put a black layer over top of me. So I have this black layer here,
You see it? When I turn it on, it's a shadow. And I tried to trace this shadow here as best as I could. And if you notice, that's the shadow mask right there. And then I did the opacity at 95%. So it was fairly dark, but that made it so that you didn't see much of the problem that you would have seen there if that shadow would not have been there. See it? That's without the shadow. You see all that stuff there, and now with the shadow over top of it, it's a lot harder to see it. You're not really focusing on it. So that was another way that I was able to fix, issues with shadows on the floor. A way to do it creatively versus masking this out and spending all this time to make a perfect key. Instead, I just went for this, which I thought worked pretty good.
I have to plug my new project, my new streaming series called Papi Ramirez versus Giant Scorpions will be released on Father's Day 2020. Papi Ramirez versus Giant Scorpions was made using green screen, miniature props, miniature sets, and stock footage as the background. I'll leave some links in the description below for you to stay up to date with trailers and teasers about Papi Ramirez versus Giant Scorpions, or you can click above and it'll lead you to those teasers and links as well. I'm just giving to you like my methods and the things that I have learned and the experience I have from making Papi Ramirez versus Giant Scorpions. Thank you for watching. Muchas gracias. This is Blatino Cineninja signing off.